Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Western Racing. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at a case of Hot Wheels monster trucks from 2020. Yep. Off to a blazing start today, ladies and gentlemen. Holy crap, that was nutty. This is case J. I went and looked it up after I did the intro there. That was embarrassing. I probably should have known that beforehand, but you know what? Mistakes are made every now and again. But yeah, so today we're going to be taking a look at 7 Hot Wheels monster trucks for 2020. Case J is what we're going to be looking at here. And there's some pretty cool ones in this case that we're going to get to look at here. Some not so, or really a lot of these trucks there's not a single truck in this case that I would argue sucks. Like, all of these are cool in their own way. The first one we're going to look at, though, would be the only one that I would really say isn't my favorite, and the reason why is just because the casting's really weird, but it's still unique, and you know, it's still pretty neat to see that. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into it here. The first one we're actually going to look at here is how do I say this? Piranha. Yeah, I don't want to scream. My parents are home. But yeah, this is number 8 of 10 for the Animal Attack series. And it's a Piranha. I think this is based off of a Hot Wheels car called Piranha Terror, if I remember correctly. So, and I'm pretty sure like this paint job is a custom paint job for this. However, I do think the Piranha Terror Hot Wheels car does have this paint job now because of those 2 packs that come with the truck and the car kind of thing. But yeah, that'll be the first one we look at here. Let's get this out of the package and get started, shall we? I'm really excited to pull these out. Fun fact, apparently if you leave these sitting in open air for long enough, the glue on these practically just disappears and they open really easily, which is, as someone like me who has trouble opening them from time to time, that's really handy. That is really handy, actually. So let me get my studio all cleared off here. Put that in the back. So here's the card insert for Piranha, sorry. I forget to say the full name there. That's my bad. I'm a terrible YouTuber, I know. And this is the accessory that comes with it. Again, this case of vehicles, because it's 2020, has the origami cars, as I like to call them, and that's essentially what they are. I don't know what the actual name of them is. I could look real quick. Oh, they're just called crushable cars. Well, that's not helpful. I call them the origami cars because that's what they are. They're little like cars that you can make like this. We get a red one with this one, and then you take your truck, and when you smash it, it pops apart like this to flatten it. And then if you want it back in car form, you just fold it back up. So yeah, that's the accessory, the origami car there in red. Here's the back of the packaging. I always show this off too because Hot Wheels does something special here. If we zoom in on it, you can see we got the truck render, the cool background. Piranha is the name. It is a creature type truck. The strength is razor sharp, crash attack, feeding frenzy, and motivation strip the competition. That is a weird, I don't quite get that, why that's on there, but strip the competition seems like a weird catchphrase for a Piranha themed truck. Anyway, let's take a look at it here. So starting off with, we've got a green body, a blue roll cage, chrome chassis, black tires, green rims, and gold bead locks, which makes for a really neat little combination. I love how that all comes together. We've also got red window inserts too for the eyes, which look really cool. But yeah, so this is the Piranha essentially, and basically what it is it's meant to look like a piranha, kind of almost like a robotic piranha, though it doesn't look like a biological, like what's the word that I'm looking for here? It doesn't really look like a not biological. Doesn't really look like a real piranha, if you know what I mean. I don't know what the term. I know what the word is. I just can't figure it out. But yeah, so you got the fins here and whatnot. The fins are really jagged, which really gives away the fact that this is meant to probably be like a robo, or yeah, like a robo kind of piranha. And then this part's actually made out of rubber, so you can kind of bend it, the mouth, which is pretty neat. But all in all, just a really cool casting. Hot Wheels monster truck logo there on the back right there. And you can see all the scales and whatnot. But like I said, all in all, it is a really cool little casting. It looks goofy on the monster truck body because of the way it's set up. However, I'm learning now that these like cut off like whole these monster trucks that don't have bodies that extend the full length of the chassis, that is becoming more and more common as the years go on. There are a lot of monster truck real life monster trucks that are doing that now. Take Black Pearl, Big Kahuna. Those two trucks in real life right now don't have full bodies. They get cut off about halfway across the back, which is really weird. But you know what? Maybe it's the way of the future. I don't know. Anyway, this is Piranha, our first one. The Hot Wheels logo is in green there. I forgot to point that out. But yeah, that's our first one we're going to look at. Let's get to the turntable and move on to, I guess, the rest of the case. A while back, I made a video about the 1/70th scale Hot Wheels monster trucks, and this right here was one of the trucks that was in that case. However, this is the 1/64 scale version. This is Will Trash It All, the Hot Wheels garbage truck monster truck, which I flippin' love. This thing is beautiful. It is number 9 of 10 for Hot Wheels Metro for 2020 as well. So let's get it out of here. I'm pretty sure this truck has a working feature, if I'm not mistaken. I think something on this truck works. I don't know. I forgot what it was though. So let's take a look at the card insert here. It's all like banged up with the recycling logos or Hot Wheels symbols, which is really cool. I love that. Love that little detail there. I'm pretty sure their actual truck has that on it too. For our accessory, we have a green SUV origami car. So let me fold that up real quick. I'm struggling a little bit here. I kind of want to, I know it's not important, but I do like to show off the accessories because I know, well, that didn't sound good. I do like to show off the accessories because I know a lot of YouTubers don't do that. So there's the little accessory that comes with it. That's the truck. We're not going to pick that up just yet because I need to show off this, the little back of the packaging. So the name of the truck is Will Trash It All. It is a city type truck. Its strength is stink proof, crash attack, compact or crush, and its motivation to recycle the competition. So yeah, that one's pretty good. Again, it's really cheesy, you know, cringe and cheesy, but that's just how it is because these are marketed towards kids after all. I am not the target audience for these, even though I make it seem like I am. So, you know, you got to realize where the problem is. Yes, it does. Okay, I knew it. So this is the monster truck itself. We'll trash it all. We got an orange body, black roll cage, chrome chassis, black tires, chrome rims. So it looks really cool. I like that. And like I just pointed out here, this little plastic piece on the back does open to reveal the motor and all that on the inside. That's really cool. So that is a really neat little movable part right there that I heard from a source that did that, but I didn't know if it was true or not because the 1/70th scale did not have that feature. However, this one does, and that makes me really happy because that's really cool. So anyway, the side panel here features Will Trash It All on the door and on the compactor there. The few logos see here and there, you got like this white trim right here on the steel, caution tape, Hot Wheels monster trucks right there. Roger Dodger for some reason makes an appearance on the side panel, and then you got the Hot Wheels recycling logo there. Fuel tank right there. The back end actually has the Hot Wheels recycling logo, which looks really cool. And then of course the hydraulics here are painted black as well for the door. This side's exactly the same. I did forget to point out that the front end here does have a blue stripe and a chrome stripe. And then the front end has the grille outlined in gold or outlined in gray, the lights, headlights and all that. And then this side has what appears to be a motor for the compactor with the ladder. And then this side has the self-loader. So this is the type of garbage truck with this little thing on the side. Basically what would happen is, well, actually, I don't know how this works exactly because what this little thing does in real life is it comes off the truck, grabs the garbage cans, and then it flips them up into the back. However, this thing is not lined up to flip into the back. So I don't know quite exactly what the purpose of that is. Maybe it's just cosmetic because like this is not lined up anywhere where it could dump the trash in. This literally serves no purpose. So I don't know. But anyway, that is Will Trash It All. Easily one of my favorite Hot Wheels monster trucks of all time. Honestly, this is easily one of my favorite Hot Wheels monster trucks castings just because it looks super duper cool. And for the first release of this truck in the orange, this is a really cool paint scheme for this. It works really well. But yeah, that's all I got to say on that one. Let's get to the turntable. Talk about repping the channel colors. Next up, we have Hot Wheels Special Forces, or HWSF. So this one's part of the Stealth Smasher series, number 3 of 5. And basically what these are is they're meant to be trucks that have like either hidden paint jobs or they're army themed essentially. So as you can see, there is a paint job on this truck. It's just really hard to see. And we'll get it open so we can see it. I won't lie. If anybody from Hot Wheels is watching this, you should bring back the Stealth Smasher series. I really do like this series. I think it's cool. Here is the little name. Sorry guys, I had to cut right there because my phone ran out of storage, but now the problem has been solved and we're back at it again. So for the accessory we get with this one, it is a orange crush car. I think it's just the coupe. It is. I think there's only two. I think it's the coupe and the van, I think, or the SUV are the only two crush cars that they did for the origami cars. And we got an orange coupe, which is really cool. And then here is the packaging. Let's get that on screen so you guys can see it. The name is Hot Wheels Special Forces, truck type City, strength hauls it all. That's ironic considering what the last truck of this case is. Crash attack, cargo crunch, and the motivation is to deliver smashes daily. I don't get the crash or the motivation for that one. That one doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me, but whatever. Anyway, here is the Hot Wheels Special Forces on the dairy delivery casting, mind you. And like I said, repping the Weston Racing colors. Look at this. We got a black body, black roll cage, black chassis even. That's cool. It's more like a dark chrome chassis. We got black tires. This one's got a bit of a scuff in it. Or not. Maybe that's just like paint or something I'm wiping off. Black tires, black rims, red bead locks, and of course red window inserts. So I'm going to have to get the lighting right on this one so you guys can see it. But the side panel features camouflage, Hot Wheels Special Forces, Hot Wheels, red pinstriping. You got the Hot Wheels Special Forces badge right here is what that is, as well as the Monster Trucks logo. This side features the exact same thing except mirrored. The front end has the headlights painted in red, which looks really cool. And then on the hood, we can see Hot Wheels Special Forces with the camouflage and red pinstriping. Same thing for the roof, except we got the badge up here instead. Excuse me. And then if we go to the tailgate, you can see the Hot Wheels Special Forces badge once again. As well as, it's really hard to see, but it says Hot Wheels Special Forces right there in red as well. Really small. I cannot believe they managed to fit that on there. But yeah, so this is it, the Hot Wheels Special Forces. I have a feeling, and this is just a theory, but if I had to guess, I think that this truck is meant to be a take on this truck right here, the Soldier Fortune Black Ops. Because if you look at like the paint scheme on the Black Ops, it's again that very hidden kind of paint scheme. I don't know for sure or not. This is just a theory. I think Hot Wheels Special Forces here is meant to be their own custom take on Spin Master Monster Jam's Soldier Fortune Black Ops, because they kind of have that same theme to them. You let me know in the comments if you think that's true or not. I don't know. That's just a little theory I have just because they seem a little similar, but I don't know. Again, I could be riffing here. I could be wrong. But anyway, that's it for that truck. Let's get to the turntable. Now for one of my all-time favorite series across any die-cast brand. This is Chassis Snapper for the Black and White series. I absolutely love the Black and White, like Black and White and the Max Contrast series from Hot Wheels and Spin Master. Those two series are by far some of my favorite like custom paint scheme series that the two companies have ever done. And I want to point out, Hot Wheels did do that idea first. The Black and White trucks idea was Hot Wheels' idea first. Their Black and White series happened before the Max Contrast series did. But yeah, so here's Chassis Snapper nameplate with the turtle shell design. I do like this series simply because I love the idea that all of the bodies kind of look like drawings, which I think is way, way cool. I love the idea of that. And for the accessory, we got, once again, an orange coupe crush car. So there's what that looks like. Exactly the same as Special Forces. I don't know if these are consistent or if you get like a random one every time. I could be wrong about that. I don't know. Here is the a little back of the packaging. So the name is Chassis Snapper, truck type pickup, strength, steel trap mouth, crash attack, hard shell hit, and the motivation is to always stick its neck out. I feel like that's a terrible motivation because, like, I don't know if you guys have heard the saying, but the turtle that sticks its neck out, gets its head chopped off. I don't know if that's a common phrase, but that's one that I've heard a few times in my life, and it's really, I feel like, once again, I don't know, I feel like sticking your neck out is a good way to, like, that's not a good thing. But anyway, here's the truck. White body, black roll cage, white chassis, black tires, white rims. So a whole lot of black and white here. There is nothing other than black and white on this entire vehicle, and I love that. You know, that's something that I wish Spin Master would do with most of theirs, especially the Hyperfueled series. If Spin Master could just get the Hyperfueled series correct, that would be fantastic, because like half of those trucks turned out good, the other half turned out disappointing. It really sucks. But anyway, here is Chassis Snapper. Got the Chassis Snapper nameplate there. Hot Wheels Monster Trucks got the snapping turtle there, and then it's all just the turtle shell design all the way across the truck. On this side, it's the reverse. On the hood here, we got the Chassis Snapper logo, again with the shell design going all the way across it, which looks super duper cool. And then here is the back end with the Chassis Snapper logo. So the turtle shell design really does cover this whole truck, and I absolutely love that is consistent. And then on top of that, you've got the actual snapping turtle right here. And these are actually blades of grass back here. I'm pretty sure those are on the actual truck. I can't remember though, because I don't actually have the actual truck. The front end is blank, which kind of sucks. I wish they would have maybe painted the grill black. I feel like that would have made it stand out a bit more, but I don't know. So anyway, yeah, that is Chassis Snapper, the snapping turtle-based monster truck. This truck has been around since 2019, I do believe. Chassis Snapper has. This is one of the, I wouldn't say, you know what it is? I think this truck made its first appearance in the third mix of Hot Wheels Monster Trucks. The third series of Hot Wheels Monster Trucks had Chassis Snapper in it, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, yeah, that's it for that truck. Let's get to the turntable. I hope y'all got the mushrooms ready, because we are looking at Psychedelic next. Honestly, one of the most interesting trucks I've ever seen. And I'll explain to you why. This is number 7 at 10 for Stunt Storm, by the way. Psychedelic here, as a truck, is an okay truck. I'm not that big of a fan of it. I do need to get my blacklight flashlight for this, because this truck does light up really cool under blacklight. But as I said, I'm not the... Woo! I almost knocked over my entire studio there. That would have been bad. I'm not the biggest fan of Psychedelic as a monster truck. I think it's okay. Not anything I'd really like go out of my way to say is my favorite. I like that the nameplate kind of does look like Willy Wonka, the Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory logo. I do think that's kind of funny. But Psychedelic actually spawned an entire series of monster trucks from Hot Wheels Monster Trucks called Psychedelic. And no joke, the next wave of Hot Wheels Monster Trucks we will look at on this channel will feature 2 of those trucks. And you'll see why they're so fun. They are absolutely amazing. But the whole inspiration for this truck is it's meant to look like an acid trip. It's meant to look like you just got done taking mushrooms and now you're, trying to lumber around your living room looking for the TV remote while the whole world is spinning and then rainbows and whatnot. But anyway, this is the crush car that you get for this one. It is a green SUV. The name of the truck is Psychedelic. Truck type is pickup. Strength is crazy eyes. Crash attack is smash and swirl. Motivation to trip up the competition. See, acid trip, told you. This whole truck is literally a drug reference, like no joke. Which again, you would think, I'm over here making drug jokes, and you would think that a toy company that's geared towards children would not make things like this, but then again it happened anyway, which I'm kind of glad it did, because this truck is really cool. And if you do this, grab out your really handy dandy blacklight flashlight, aka the collector's best friend. Look at that, this thing really lights up good with the whole blacklight. Such a cool little, I really do like this one. This one has a lot of glowing parts on it, but it kind of gives off that whole like even in the dark, you can see the acid trip going on kind of thing, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, we got a black body, purple roll cage, green chassis, black tires, and orange rims. Also, orange window insert as well. So looking at the side here, you can see the Hot Wheels Monster Trucks logos back here. Psychedelic, there's a pair of eyeballs. And then we get to see this thing on the hood, which appears to be an alien who has opened up his third eye kind of thing. It's really cool. I like the teeth and the design of all that. Really neat. Really, really cool. You can kind of see like the checkered flag kind of thing going across all of this. Hot Wheels Monster Trucks Psychedelic is actually mirrored on the top there, which looks really cool. Again, the eyeball. The back end has the Psychedelic logo. And then here is the side panel, Hot Wheels Monster Trucks again. Really all around a really cool truck. I do really like this one. But as I said, this truck isn't something I would go out of my way to say. I do like it, don't get me wrong, but I wouldn't say it's my favorite. But I do think the series that got sparked up because of this truck is a lot better than this truck specifically. I do like this truck though. I think it's really cool. Anyway, here is the turntable for Psychedelic. Now, with that last truck that I just talked about, you guys are probably wondering, what is your favorite monster truck? And it's this guy right here, the V8 Bomber. This thing, when I first saw this thing, I was so excited. It looked so cool. And now it is, and then I saw the green version. When the green version came out in stores, I was like, wow, that's awesome too. And then they had the real life version of the truck. There is just something about this truck that is so cool. And fun fact, ladies and gentlemen, this truck is actually the oldest out of every truck that we looked at in today's video. Because V8 Bomber here, the first version of V8 Bomber was released in Series 1 of the Hot Wheels Monster Trucks. And it was the exact same silver version we're about to look at. So here it is, V8 Bomber nameplate with the wolf there, which looks really cool. I absolutely love this truck. I know it's a fan favorite for a lot of people too. Like I don't feel special saying V8 Bomber is my favorite Hot Wheels Monster Truck because I know a lot of people can agree with me that it is the best. For the crush car for this one, we got a red coupe. I really do like this one. I'm having a stroke. I don't know what's going on. The origami crush cars, I probably have already said this before on the channel. I really am not a fan of them. I really do think they do take up the spot when it comes to like when it comes up to accessories and whatnot. They really do take the spot as almost my least favorite accessory across diecast monster truck history. The only thing that easily is my least favorite accessory across all of diecast monster truck history, my least favorite accessory that has ever come with the monster trucks is the washable tattoos. I hands down think that those were the worst thing ever. My favorite was probably the flags that Hot Wheels Monster Jam did. Those things are phenomenal. Probably second favorite, the Spin Master Monster Jam wristbands. I really like those too, which I wish they'd do more of those. I really do enjoy those. So here it is. The name of the truck is V8 Bomber. Truck type pickup, strength, always on target, crash attack, mega boom, and motivation to send the other trucks flying. I think that is probably the best like back of the package stats rundown that you could possibly get for a monster truck. That one is to the point and it makes sense. Here is the V8 Bomber. We've got a silver body, a army green roll cage, chrome chassis, black tires, and army green rims. Such a beautiful truck. Like this thing is an absolute masterpiece. It is so cool. V8 Bomber, Hot Wheels Monster Trucks. You got the smoke coming out of the zoomies right here, which look really cool. All of the trucks that he has defeated have been X'd out on the side of him like they used to do on bomber airplanes. Every time a bomber airplane would take down another airplane, they would take a stencil and put an airplane on the side of the plane and then put a red X through it. That's actually something that they would do to basically signify that they defeated another airplane. So you got the eye there, the mouth. The mouth actually goes across the front with the Hot Wheels logo. I know a lot of people think this is probably one of the goofiest grills on a monster truck. I think it actually looks kind of cool. Although I won't lie, I would imagine what people think of when they see this is probably the Velociraptor monster truck with the teeth that go around like 3/4 of the entire truck. That thing is so goofy. I can't wait to get the Spin Master diecast of Velociraptor. That thing is so goofy. It's so goofy that it's actually cool. Like, you'll see what I mean if I ever do a video on it. Or you could just Google Velociraptor monster truck and you'll see what I'm talking about. V8 bomber here with the wings, the wolf again. You got a hatch right here as well as 2 air vents. This side's exactly the same and the back end is blank. But there you go. That is the V8 bomber. Again, I think the chrome is cool. The silver is cool. I do think that the green version of V8 bomber is better, but that's just my personal opinion. Most of you probably agree, some of you don't. I don't know. But anyway, here's the turntable. Now on to the final truck of the case. This one is really interesting. This is Haul Y'all. It is number 4 of 5 for Hot Wheels Flames, by the way. I don't know if I said it for V8 Bomber, but that V8 Bomber there was number something of 10 for the Crash Legends, I think, or Stunt Storm, I think. Yeah. But anyway, this is Haul Y'all. This truck is history right here. Believe it or not, the truck that you were looking at made diecast history. Do you know why? Well, I'll tell you why. This right here was the first ever diecast ride truck. Ride trucks are a staple in monster truck shows. Basically what you do is you pay money and you get to climb into the back of these things and ride around in them for a little bit. It's like an amusement park ride, but monster trucks, you know? And Monster Jam has them. Monster Jam has had 3 in total. They had Blue Thunder, Gravedigger. Oh, they had 4, because they had Blue Thunder, Gravedigger, Megalodon, and BKT were all ride trucks that exist in Monster Jam. Hot Wheels Monster Trucks Live hasn't had a ride truck yet. However, if they do, I'd imagine it's going to be this one. Because as I said, this is the first ever one that has been made into diecast. And the funny thing is that this truck literally came out of nowhere. The big excitement that happened in the year 2020 was that Spin Master announced that they were going to be making a Gravedigger, or they were going to be making 6 ride trucks, which was huge. Everybody was like, oh my God, Spin Master's going to do it. They're going to make the first one. And then out of nowhere from the top turnbuckle, Spin Master dropped this thing, or Hot Wheels dropped this. And the crazy thing about it is that there was no heads up. This thing literally appeared in stores without warning. And everybody was like, oh my God, Hot Wheels literally just beat Spin Master at their own game. And there was like no warning. It just happened. It was the craziest thing ever. Here's the accessory for this one, by the way. It is the green SUV again. But yeah, this truck literally made history as being the first one released. It wasn't the first one announced. It was the first one released in public, though. This truck, Spin Master, I'm sure felt bad because like they were gonna release Gravedigger and have it be like this huge moment that Gravedigger, the ride truck, is going to be the first diecast ride truck ever. And then Hot Wheels literally was just like, yeah, about that. And then dropped this. Here's the Haul Y'all logo. Nameplate. And let's look at the back of the packaging. Let's take a look at this. This is pretty cool. So the name is Haul Y'all. Truck type pickup. Strength. A crowded favorite. That's actually kind of funny. I like that. Crash attack. Standing boom only. I don't know what that means. I have a feeling that means like these thingies right here, you can stand or hold them, I guess. And then the motivation is to get the fans front and center. So yeah, gets them right up there in the action with the monster trucks. And speaking of action with the monster trucks, look at this. This thing is so cool. And I gotta admit, like I said with Will Trash It All, easily for this being the first ever release of the truck, technically this isn't the first release of this truck. This is actually would have been a re-release. However, this is I'm still going to show it off even though it's a re-release. This truck right here made its first appearance a couple cases before this one in 2020. And I got to say, paint job wise, this thing's beautiful. I love the paint scheme on this. It gives me the vibes of like an old style roadster. It just looks amazing. Haul Y'all Monster Trucks Hot Wheels. Got the flames. Beautiful blue body here. A yellow chassis, yellow roll cage, chrome chassis, black tires, and chrome rims. Just looks so good. So basically, just looking at it here, they painted in headlights and a grille. God, Hot Wheels, you really did everything to make this thing beautiful, didn't you? Wow, Hot Wheels logo in the grille too. How crazy is that? The hood says Haul Y'all Hot Wheels logo, got the flames, and there's actually a stripe that goes up. Side's exactly the same. And then the back end, you can see all of the seats in the back where the people would climb up the ladder, get in, sit down, strap themselves in, and then the truck would basically take them for a ride across jumps or across bumps and make the truck do donuts and whatnot. It's pretty cool. And then what I really love about this is this little canopy right here. It has what appears to be freaking pool noodles that are strapped down so that way if you hit your head on the bars, it doesn't hurt. That is literally what these are. They are literally pool noodles. Like that, they actually molded that onto here, which is crazy. That is such a cool little detail. But yeah, really such a cool piece. I easily my second favorite of this entire case. And again, like I said, one of my all-time favorite Hot Wheels monster truck castings. This thing's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Here's the turntable. Let's close out the video. So there you go, everybody. That's the whole case all together as one there. All 7 of them sitting nice and pretty for you. How cool is that? Got the Piranha, Will Trash It All, Hot Wheels, Special Forces, Chassis Snapper, Psychedelic, V8 Bomber, and Haul Y'all. Such a nice mix. I really do think this is one of the better mixes that Hot Wheels has ever released. But yeah, so that'll be it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next diecast unboxing video, which is Spin Master Monster Jam, and it is actually going to be a pretty cool video. So I will see you all there. Peace out.